What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I have right here the new Ensley Rain Groovy Garden palette, and I'm excited. I really love Ensley Rain. I've tried a couple of palettes from them at this point, and the formula is just beautiful. The mattes are creamy and buttery. The shimmers are stunning. They're absolutely beautiful. The shimmers are where they're at. So when they came out with this palette, I knew I had to try it because not only is this artwork absolutely beautiful, but this color story is stunning. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So we are going to create two looks using this palette. I did not pick up anything else from the rest of the collection. It was a pretty big collection and I can't get everything, so I just got the palette. But before we get started, I'm going to give you a little bit of information on the palette, the rest of the collection, and then we will jump into the rest of the video. So let's start with the palette first. So this is the palette right here. This is what she looks like, and oh my gosh, is she absolutely beautiful. I love that we have really light shades, really deep shades. Like, we have a little bit of everything in this palette. So this is a 21 color palette. It features 14 velvety mattes, 5 sparkling multi-chromes, including 1 far out holochrome shade and 2 shimmering duochromes as well. This palette does retail for $69 and it is currently available on their website. I don't know, usually their palettes sell out really quick, so I don't know if people are just exhausted or if they ordered more volume, but it is still available. But let me go ahead and tell you what else is in this collection, because it is a big one. So I will be popping up pictures on the screens. I will be giving you prices. I will link to everything down below. So this collection also includes 5 multi-chrome pressed eyeshadow singles, 4 moon dust loose pigment eyeshadows, a lip oil, a rain or shine gloss, a pigmented creamy lip lacquer, and 1 glitter base. So everything is sold separately. You can purchase the entire collection for $250, and it looks like that is still available right now as well. So everything is available. I will link it down below, but let's go ahead and jump into the first look with this palette. Okay, so let's recreate our first look using the Groovy Garden palette right here. I did already go in and prime my eyes with my Sigma eyeshadow base, but I think for this look, I want to play with these oranges, like this one and this one. And I really want to put this all over my lid so bad. So I think we're gonna start with this shade right here called Foxy, and I'm just going to fluff that all in my crease. So I am going to go in with a Bling Brushes E24 brush right here. I'm gonna pick up that shade Foxy, and we're going to fluff this into my crease and bringing it up just slightly. Okay, that looks nice. I'm not having any issues with this shade. It's building nicely. That is one of the things that I do like about an Ensley Rain matte, is that they're pigmented, but they're not overly pigmented, so they're buildable. And that can be really nice, especially if you are just starting out with color. And they blend really easily as well. This is a formula I already know and I love. So with a Sigma E25 brush, I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Earthy Ember, and I'm just going to pop this into my outer corner. So I'm going to pick it up. That's pretty. It looks very similar to the other color, but really the first one is a little bit more, I don't know, this one's a little grungier and a little deeper, just slightly. This one has a little bit more of a brown base to it than that first one did. But it's still nice that they build on each other. Taking that same shade, and I am just kind of fluffing it under my lower lash line. I probably should have done a different blush for this, but it is what it is at this point. All right, I want to deepen that outer corner just a little bit. So with a Sigma E22 brush, I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Dig It. And I am just going to like slightly deepen this up, like not a lot. But I do love how these shades, they build on each other. You don't get any mudding. You don't lose that pigmentation. And they work together really nicely. Let's pop a shimmer on this lid. So I want to go in with this shade this shade right here. It is called Jazzed, and that looks really pretty. It looks like it's either a duochrome or a multi-chrome. It's probably a multi-chrome, but I already put my NYX glitter primer on my lid, so I'm just gonna go in and pick that up with my finger. Ooh, that's like very topper-esque, but it looks really nice. I'm just gonna pop that on my lid. Y'all see that shift? I think you can see that shift. It's like a green to like a peach to an orange. So pretty. I love Ensley Rain shimmers. I love that we get different textures, we get different flips, we get duochromes, multi-chromes, we get heavy shimmers, we get all the things, and I love that. They kind of play it up instead of sticking with one thing across the board, but that looks so pretty. I was gonna do a little bit of this lava lamp shade, but I don't think I need to. I think we're gonna leave that right there. My oldest son has an orchestra concert tonight, so that's why I'm doing both looks on, or one look on both eyes, because I want to have a more cohesive look for it. So I think I'm just gonna leave this here. I think that's really pretty. I have no idea what I'm wearing yet, so we're just gonna have to style the outfit around the look, aren't we? I love that though. That looks beautiful. Okay, for the inner corner, let's do a little bit of this shade right here called Moonchild. This might be a duochrome. We're gonna find out, but we're gonna use this little brush right here. So this is a Game Beauty EO4, and I'm just gonna pick that up, that Moonchild shade, and I'm gonna spray it with some MAC Fix Plus. And we're gonna pop this in the inner corner. Ooh, yeah. That is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the finishing touches on this eye, and I will be back to show you the first completed look. Okay, so this completes the first look with the Groovy Garden palette. I love this. I think it's so beautiful. I know it's a little more on the simple side, but I just love orange and brown together. Orange is another one of my favorite eyeshadow colors, but that shimmer on the lid really just kind of brings this look together and gives it a little something something. So let me show you what I went ahead and finished off this look with. So for my waterline, I went in with one of the Haus Labs eyeliners in Sienna Matte right here, and then I just went in with my Tower 28 Making Waves mascara on my lashes. I decided not to do a liquid liner because I really like the way this looks without it, but I love it. So far, so good. I'm excited to create another look, but let's go ahead and jump into that second look. For the second look, I want to play with these greens. These greens are absolutely beautiful. They just look so good. I love the grunginess behind these two shades right here, and this one looks really pretty as well. So I think we're going to play with some greens and maybe a little bit of these mauvey shades on the lower lash line, but I'm going to go ahead and start with this shade right here. This is Sage Serenity. I have already put on my eyeshadow primer. I went in with the same Sigma eyeshadow base. So I'm just going to pick up that shade on a blinged brush E23 right here, and we're gonna pop this into the crease. Oh, that's pretty. That's like a sage green. It's really pretty. That shade went on so nicely, but I think next we're gonna go ahead and pop into this shade down here called Grass, and I just want to build a little bit of depth with this one. I want to see if there's like a big color difference between them, because it looks like it in the pan, but that first shade came off a little bit darker than I expected. So with a Game Beauty E07 brush, I'm just gonna pick that up, and I am going to pop this into my outer corner and kind of bring it up into that crease shade. There's definitely a difference. It's more of a tonal difference. So this one is a little more on the grungy side, and the other one is a little bit more on like that Kelly green side. So this definitely has a little bit more, like less saturation. It's more muted than the other shade, but they play nice together. Let's deepen this up. So I'm going to take this shade Peace right here, and I'm going to just take that same brush. I just cleaned it off on a Sigma switch, and I'm going to deepen up this outer corner, giving a little bit more depth. That's really nice. I'm not getting any fallout. There's not much kick up in the pan. These shades are blending nicely. They're building nicely. I'm not having any patchiness. I'm not having any skipping. They are pigmented. They are not like overly pigmented to where you have to like really be careful, but the pigmentation is there. For my lower lash line, I want to take this shade right here, Babe, and I just want to tight line it. And then I think I want to take this shade right here called Marvy and just kind of blend it out a little bit, blow out that lower lash line, and then we'll move on to a shimmer. So I'm going to pick up a Game Beauty, what is this, an E10 brush right here, and I'm going to go into that shade called Babe and just tight line. That is a really pretty like plum purple color. With a Sigma E54, I'm going to pick up that shade Marvy, and I'm going to fluff this along my lower lash line and just blow it out a little bit. So I want to take this one step further, and I want to go in with this shade right here called Free Love, and I just want to fluff this below that last shade that we did right here in like that crease of my eye down there. Just kind of really blowing it out and giving it just a little bit more of a gradient. Yeah, I really love that. Okay, let's play with some sparkle. So I really want to play with this shade right here called Vintage Vibes. I just think it's like grungy, it's green, it's swampy. I want to put that all over my lid. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my NYX glitter primer, and then we're going to pop that shade on. That is so pretty. That's a little more gold than green, but I'm not mad about it at all. It's like a very green gold. Gorgeous. I am like feeling the March St. Patty's Day vibes with this palette. I love it. Or with this look, I should say. I did get a little bit of fallout, but it just brushes away. No big deal. That shade is, wow, that is gorgeous. But I'm gonna go in with, this shade right here called Trippy, and I'm just gonna put this right over here. So I will say that first shade that we used, what was it, Vintage Vibes, it was definitely a little bit more on the chunky side than the first shimmer that we used in the last look, and that one was a lot smoother. This one is a lot smoother as well. So just keep that in mind that Ensley Rain palettes always have different textures in their shimmers. Some of them are a little chunkier and flakier. Some of them are really, really smooth, but none of them are like glittery. So keep that in mind. But I'm gonna take I'm gonna go back in with that Peace shade, and I'm just going to put it like right here in my crease, blend everything together just a little bit so we don't have any harsh lines. But that looks so pretty, so fun. I love it. I feel like I have a pot of gold on my eyes. Okay, let's do the inner corner. So I think that's gonna be a little, no, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna do it, why not? I'm gonna take this shade right here called Retro, and we're gonna pop that in my inner corner. So I am going to pick up a bling brush, E45 brush right here, and we're going to spray this with some MAC Fix Plus. This one is a little on the softer side and a little bit on that chunkier side, but it's not anything like uncomfortable. I just want to make sure we're not going to have anything funky happen, but that looks really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this look, and then we will be back with the completed second look, and we'll talk about this palette a little bit. All right, y'all, so this completes the second look with the palette, and I love it. It's definitely giving me like groovy 70s vibes, especially with my top, with the lip, all of it. I love it. Let me show you what I used to finish off this look. So I did go in with my Glam Light Calligrapher eyeliner pen on my lash line. And then I went in with my Tower 28 Making Waves mascara. And for my waterline, I went in with one of the ColourPop multi-chrome liners in Actin Up to complete this look. And then for my lips, I went in with an Unearthly lip liner in the shade Fiery. And then my lip gloss is just one of the Odin's Eye Angelica Nyqvist glosses in Quicksand right here. So I love it. I'm here for it. This is my vibe. I really, really enjoy this. But let's go ahead and talk about this palette. Okay, y'all, so what do we think? I really, really love this palette. I think it's beautiful. This may be one of my favorites from the entire brand, even the ones that I don't own. I just love the color story in here. I love that we have those more muted, desaturated, grungy shades in here. I love that we have really, really light, really dark, everything in between. The shimmers are absolutely stunning. We have different textures for the shimmers. We've got smooth ones, we've got chunkier ones, we've got multi-chromes, we've got all the things in here, and these are beautiful. I am so excited to keep playing with this palette. I can't wait. It's beautiful. I love both of the looks that I created with this palette. I think this one might be my favorite though. Even though I loved the first one, this one's just calling my name. I am feeling those groovy vibes. I am feeling very like St. Patrick's Day ready, but this is beautiful. I'm excited. It is that absolutely beautiful Ensley Rain formula that I already know and love from the brand. I'm excited about this one. I think it's beautiful. So if you were on the fence about picking it up, I don't think you'll be disappointed, because I know some of the other palettes, they're really, really dark and they don't have a lot of lightness to it, and this one is not like that. So that makes me very happy. I love it. And yeah, this one is going to rank very, very high, I have a feeling. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know down in the comments, did you pick up this palette? Have you tried Ensley Rain? Do you like Ensley Rain? Which look was your favorite? And yeah, just let me know all of your thoughts. But that's it for this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching my video and spending your time with me today. It means so much to me. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future posts here on my channel. I do post quite a few videos every week, most days, if not every single day, and lately it has been every single day, and I wouldn't want you to miss one. So until my next video, have a good one. Bye.